guess what though? If we gonna give it to y'all, we gonna give it to y'all raw.
Put charges on niggas turning snitch and shit like that. But he went down and laid down almost did 7 years.
Yeah, all you niggas that told something, fuck you, feed your fiber.
A cold Monday, I decided to tag along with Hambino Godbody and the rest of the Gideon's Army violence interrupters.
I really love and balance in my brother voice, but guess what? We don't bend, break, or fold on this end. Bitch, we stand firm through whatever come our way. Believe it. That way.
It ain't cool to snitch. It ain't cool to snitch. My nigga, it ain't cool to snitch.
A lot of killing in my city, thank God.
I can't live my life as a coward like that, you feel what I'm saying? And know that I took 1 million people down, nah, it just ain't me, you feel me?
Daniel, Westbrook. Okay. And Led, you are the new executive director for Impact Youth Outreach. You got that first too, Killah. That's right. I got an interview like.
Niggas kept it so real because they wanted me so bad for the GD stuff. The nigga that's coming to drop me off the pills, they didn't never get him. Like if D pulling up, he giving me the pills, I'm giving them to the CI.
Right.
Boom,
They
boom,
just
boom.
wanted you.
They wanted me. So they let him go every time. So I served him about 3 times. When I got done serving them, I'm still walking around.
Yeah.
I served them 3 different occasions. They said them sealed indictments on me. And while I was telling people, you could be really walking around this motherfucker and be in prison, don't even know, nigga.
Already on the scope.
So I had my gun license and shit, so this is how I knew something was up. I'm standing right here in this very spot. Police come through, they already knew I had a gun, you feel what I'm saying? I stayed with a gun on me, but I was licensed.
Right.
They said, man, let us get that gun, man. So I'm like, damn, what's up? So I'm thinking it's about some shit that happened over here a couple months ago. But what ended up happening was they came and got my gun license because they could see the indictments in the computer, but I couldn't see them.
Right.
So they came and got me about a month later.
But didn't tell you why they asking for it though.
No, they wasn't gonna reveal that. So I'm thinking there's some shit probably happened in the hood.
Right.
That they just own me and I just get them back and this, that, and the other. But the whole time they had been revoked because them indictments had kicked in.
So did they say, well, your license been revoked?
When that's what he said. Yeah, you need my ID because I had like a little permit.
Yeah.
So he said, man, he need that. I need that, man. Your license been revoked. But like, dude, a nigga like I done seen out here put in work.
Right.
The nigga was telling me he had a white boy. So I'm like, you got a white boy? That ain't got to look usual out here.
Right.
So the whole time he telling me he got a white boy, I'm giving him 100 pills. Third transaction, I give him 200 pills.
Right.
And then like the wiretap, that's why I'm really trying to get my lawyer to get some wiretaps so I can I want the community to hear this. This how it can happen to you. He on the wiretap saying, man, Big Fridge got some pills on him right now. Y'all can come bust them right now. You wouldn't be expecting no nigga to talk like that right here. He was really wired up. So every time I serve him, he'll meet him up that way and give him the pills. And they'll search him, make sure he ain't got nothing on him and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
send him down here.
Yeah. So each time he was calling me, he'd call me out the blue or whatever, but at the same time, I'm thinking it's all cool. It's like one of these niggas just roll by. Right? He need some pills. So I'm meeting my nigga, giving them to him. The whole time, bro, she got me 17 years at 100, bro. You feel me? Nigga just had to, man, really had to eat that punch right there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cali out here every day. I mean, this is our hood right here, you feel what I'm saying? When I left and we had a homeboy named T. Ross, man. You know, when we left and he died, man, we was a lot of leadership in the hood, man. So a lot of shit went downhill. But like my confidential informant, man, nigga named T-Bone, you feel what I'm saying? He ended up getting on the stand on me and everything, you feel what I'm saying? They got him in, cause this record was worse than mine, but they'll use you up, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, he got on the stand on me, did his thing, and let the gang unit know, like, if anything happened to me, man, go get dude, you feel what I'm saying? He got the juice or whatever, so it's just crazy, man. I had to take that one to the chin. I knew him. He was a little older than me. I'm 35 now, he about in his early 40s, you feel what I'm saying? But I seen him out here. Like I say, put in work, like against other niggas out here. So I'm growing up, I'm like, that don't mean you a real nigga because you'll pop something or do this or that, but I wouldn't expect him just to wire up. Right. So it really just me putting awareness out there, like, man, when you doing something wrong, man, all it take for one nigga to wake up one day and want to take your life from you, and he can't. He ain't got to shoot you.
Right.
He can wire up on you, and that's what niggas doing now. That's why when Killah got at me, and we did this, It Ain't Kool to Snitch, man, I was the perfect for it, bro. I went all the way through 10 and a half years, And I'm one nigga in the city that can say I went to trial twice, went to the appellate courts, got turned down, went to the Supreme Court. This 10.5 years strong.
Right.
And I went through the federal courts, they ended up granting my case. You feel what I'm saying? And saying, basically let that man out. That's how I got out. And I was on the front page of the newspaper, on every news channel. And I think that's why the city embraced me the way they did, bro, because a nigga stood strong. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh.
Now, I ain't never got in trouble. You feel what I'm saying? I was in college, matter of fact, at the time I didn't go to class every day, but I was in college, you feel me?
Right.
So, you know, nigga, the city embraced me when I got out. And I think it was just kind of like I ain't said I'm the only nigga that I ain't never told, but to be put on the kind of pedestal I was put on when I got out, that'll show people, man, if you just keep it all the way trill and stay down, man, you gonna come up, you feel me?
What don't kill you make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, some of the most toughest situations in life, man, can bring out fucking flowers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, shit. Hey, I applaud you, my nigga, because, like, man, coming out like that, man, mingling with politicians and everything, bro.
And let's get this understood, man. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to be able to be around politicians because I want to make a difference, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't never no gang banging motherfucker, but, you know, the way the gang unit looked at me, they made me a target because of the respect I had. It was GD. This is a GD neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? When I left. So now it's like this. You know what I mean? They didn't understand how I had so much respect from GDs, Crips, Bloods, and everything. So they felt like, okay, if we grab him, that's gonna give us some information. Boom. So they didn't get the information that they wanted because all they really wanted me to do, bro, they just used that on me, like one up on me. But all they wanted me to do was say something about GD. So what people don't know is, like, when they indicted the Bloods back in 2010, maybe 9, somewhere in there, when the Bloods got indicted, when they got 26 of them, before they even did them, they was gonna do the folks. But it mattered if the first nigga don't fold, you straight. Right. Because the first thing I did was, man, y'all trying to ask me questions about GD? I don't know about GD. Hey, man, put word out, man. They on the bullshit. This is what they got going on. Right. So that fucked up the whole investigation. Right. So when they grabbed them niggas, though, one of theirs, you know what I mean, boy, why in the meeting, and then there it was, you know what I mean, just led to that. So, you know, I ain't saying if you go kill a nigga and you don't say nothing, you gonna get off. I'm just saying that different stroke for different folks, you know what I mean? I can't live my life as a coward like that, you feel what I'm saying? And know that I took 1 million people down, now it just ain't me, you feel me? So I come back to the same neighborhood, 10.5 years later, man, it was kids that was 10 years old, they 20 now. You know what I mean? They only know of me, you feel what I'm saying? But, you know, we still the respect here, you know what I mean? We ain't get no okay to do this shit, we do this shit, you feel me? So, you know, it is what it is, man. It's just, now I'm on some positive, uplifting things. Like I was before I left, I'm just a little bit more structured now, you feel me? So, man, I was a star football player, man. I wasn't one nigga, like I tell people, man, I wasn't one nigga that came up out here that just had a mama, a single parent household, man. I had mom and dad, and they was good parents, you feel what I'm saying? But the circumstances, what was going on, they didn't understand what was going on. But around about the early 2000s, man, gangs hit this neighborhood tough. So a nigga just had to get in where he fit in and take over from within and lead them the way you supposed to lead them in the right direction. But it took a big effect on my family. Man, my daddy was the big homie out here. That's the real big homie out here. Everybody know my dad, Big Cooter. He was a father to the whole neighborhood, man. And these whole projects right here, bro, it probably was 2 fathers in the neighborhood. I ain't talking stepdad hitting your mom and all that shit. I'm talking about fathers. Me, my dad, and probably another one. But he died 11 months in, bro. You know what I mean? He had diabetes and stuff. He ended up dying 11 months in, man. My mama ended up developing COPD. Man, that shit took my family down through there, bro. And there been days when I debated, man, you know what I mean? I had some evil in my heart, man, for the way it took my family down, man. But I just had to just let that ride, man, and just continue to do what I do. But, man, it'll affect your family more than it affect you. All I gotta do is go to the pen and hold it down and stand up. All right, but when they out here and they need you, they miss you, gotta ride all the way to Northwest, bro, know what's going on. All the way to Whiteville for a visit, 3 hours, man, you know what I mean? You get out there, they stripping your people, trying to see if they got something on them, going through all kind of shit, man. So yeah, it affected my family big, bro.
Did they even know you was in the streets like you was?
Nah. Man, to be honest, I'm gonna be always real, bro. I got a lot, like I tell people, you ain't gotta do ignorant shit to get respect. I ain't never pop no nigga. I ain't never rob no nigga or nothing. It's just if a nigga get out of line, I'm gonna take care of mine. So, you know, my mom and them couldn't see it. Like, they used to hear like, man, I think your son running shit, man. What do they be like? ask me about it. I'm playing off, nah, mama, you know, but it's easy to hide, believe it or not, if you grew up in this area. Right. So Callie might be a killer, but that's my friend from the 3rd grade. So I can hang with him every day. Yeah. But somebody out the ordinary be like, man, what's up with him hanging with him though? Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But to your family, you grew up out there, hey, this is home, man, you feel me? Yeah. And like I said, man, what made me really just, cause I ain't never, you know what I mean, them drug transactions, yeah, but I ain't just really been no type that I'm a full-time drug that I grind all day. Yeah. So you know what made me just really have a change of heart about anything illegal was you ain't got control none. It's hard to outthink these niggas and the police. Right. You gotta be a bad motherfucker. So they mostly know what you got going on. It's about when they wanna pop you or whatever they do, you feel what I'm saying? But you know, back to Killah though, what he was saying when he first came out.
Yeah, man, when I first jumped down, man, like, man, let me tell you, like, bruh tell you, I wasn't trying to really be gangbang. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't what I even jumped down for. You feel what I'm saying? It was more cause I seen bruh character and I seen what he was about and I seen he went on that. You feel what I'm saying? That's what made me want to be a part of it. It wasn't because it was the gang. It was just more so I seen what bro was doing. Bro wasn't doing that. He was really trying to growth and development. You feel what I'm saying? He was really trying to get out here and change shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And bro was a leader, and I felt that, and I loved that, and I wanted to be a part of that, man. So, like, shit, I but just to see how they painted bro, I was like, man, they just done painted bro like he just some villain out this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And it wasn't nowhere near like it, man. Bro was out here trying to really do better and you know, change the community, man. Yeah. And shit, I think a lot of us was like on that. You feel what I'm saying? And they can switch shit up so quick, man, and make it look like it's something else that it ain't. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that shit wasn't nothing like that, man. Bro was really out here being an example. And bro younger than me. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just like, shit, you know, bro was big homie. You feel what I'm saying? Even though he was younger than me, he was big homie. He was really leading us. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes it be like it, you know. And shit, like I said, man, I can't do nothing but applaud him, man. You feel what I'm saying? And to see what he doing now, it's just really him doing it the legal way. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed. He just doing it the legal way now. He doing it the right way. You feel what I'm saying? It was always there. Right.
And just like with bad karma, I believe in good karma, bro. So when they painted that picture of me, said I was the leader of the GDs or whatever they said, quote unquote, gang leader, man, I got out, man, and them folks never spoke about gangs with my name no more. So just show you how God turned it around for me, man. He used what they used against them. So, you know, they might feel some type of way, but when I was released, man, people know I wasn't on there. So that was the real, I'm glad I ain't die in prison where I can get out here and really be able to show people like this is who I was the whole time. Because this is one thing I want to touch on, man, and people need to know that out here, that like, when you see a person that's a gang member or he a member of an organization, sometimes it ain't because he wanted to be there. Sometimes it's the environment. So when you got a 14 or 15-year-old kid around here, I'm gonna tell you what killed me, bro. This is what really got me, bro. Is that I seen sucker ass niggas put on a bandana and try to portray it as real niggas. So before I let that shit get out of hand and y'all suckers do it the way, and I got little nieces and nephews running around this motherfucker, I'ma get with it and see what a nigga really about it. I'ma run it the way I'm supposed to run it. So I already seen niggas that couldn't fight, niggas ain't gonna shoot nothing. When they got on them blue and black bandanas, red, whatever they was, they turned into Rambo. Oh, I can't have that, not in my hood. Not in my hood. So that was a decision I made at 15 years old, and can't no nigga tell me I made the wrong decision. Yeah, I was held accountable because it got too big, but at the same time, it's like, before I let it self-destruct, now I come in and have some structure, you know what I mean? It just, they held me accountable for something that was bogus, but you know, with no killings on my watch. They ain't even, bro, these young niggas, man, I'm gonna keep it all the way real, bro. They ain't even, I never, no matter what we was doing, bro, and they probably can agree or not, I never felt like it was a point when I was gonna die at a certain age. We had enough structure to be like, okay, we might see these dudes and it might be on site fight. We were just talking about East and South. We used to fight every week, but niggas wasn't dying like that. It's like if you caught out of bounds, they gonna kick your ass, or vice versa. So we go to the club, we gonna go 20 deep to have the odds straight. But it's like now, man, these little kids, man, I seen a couple of them yesterday, bro, 13, 14 flagged up. It's a good chance they ain't gonna live to see 19.
Right.
The only thing might save them, man, very few have a change of heart, but the penitentiary waiting on them. If they don't die, but the penitentiary accepting all ages, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, like you say, bro, I mean, these kids really don't even understand that, though, bro.
Right. Nah, they don't.
I think they more caught up with being the next big name.
Right.
Yeah.
When we done it, it was more like, you know what I mean, we had morals and principles behind shit.
Right.
We never said trip, bro.
Right.
But
Right.
at the end, when they came and got me, bro, we had Bloods, Crips, GDs, and everything in these projects, but they gonna go off respect of what I got going on.
Right.
So if you do anything different, you gotta roll, man. Go somewhere else. You can game, man. Just go somewhere else.
Right.
You feel me? But you can't, like, we was like 15, 16, we jumping off the porch with this, man. Some of us younger than that. I can't blame a nigga that went Crip. I can't blame a nigga that went Blood. I can't blame a nigga that went GD because his environment dictate that.
Right.
If he got somebody in the hood he look up to, and I don't care if the nigga Brown Pride, he gonna be Brown Pride.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We gonna deal with the rest later. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man, just the structure with the youngsters, man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of clique shit now. You feel what I'm saying, in the city? But when they go to the penitentiary, they gonna sweep all that under the rug. Then you gonna become this or that.
You gotta pick and choose.
So you can be your little bang bang clique. Y'all can be 300 deep in the field, but you 3 deep in the penitentiary. You see what I'm saying? So what you gonna do? And a lot of niggas go to give it what they supposed to give with. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Just how it go. Man, I be myself, man. You know, like, that's one thing I never changed up, man. You know, I always knew how to act around, you know what I mean? I can fit in with a lot of groups of people. You feel what I'm saying? I'm good out here. I'm good at the courthouse. You see what I'm saying? And what doors open for me is like being able to talk in those circles and get change done. You feel what I'm saying? I had to be in those type circles to be able to make a change for my environment, to even citywide.
Right.
So, you know, like when I was locked up, bro, like 12 or 13 councilmen across the city wrote letters to the judge in my behalf. So it was only right for me to get out and do the right thing. Now I'm steering people away from, they ain't got to go through what we went through. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm finna give you some statistics. Just out the niggas you got standing right here, man, over half of us done been to the penitentiary.
Right.
I remember back in the day, bro, that you can count on your hand how many niggas went to the penitentiary. Now, you got to count on your hand how many niggas ain't.
Right.
So, you know, when I seen that, it wasn't just that, it's by design also. So if I can get with someone.
What's up, motherfucker?
What's up, man? So if I can get with people, that nigga done been to the penitentiary, I can tell, can't you? That nigga that he just out of classification, you feel me? Yeah, so yeah, man, you know, if I can get with these folks and kind of like get law, because when I got out, bro, I got a law change. That's one thing a person can say about me. I'm probably the only person that went to prison and got out of prison and changed the same law, sent me to prison. It's called a drug-free school zone. So what that means is you can have some weed, dope, whatever on you. They're going to measure that school zone from 1,000 feet. That's 3 football fields. So that school right there, Carl Lawrence, and that school right there, they got me 15 years at 100 off the rip. They wasn't trying to rap. He was in the county with me for a little bit, Cali was. I already knew I was going to the penitentiary. Like, they knew. They like, nah, bro, you got to think positive. Bro, this law was set up in 1995. They use it on who they want to.
Right.
You know how many drug cases been in these projects, bro?
Right.
Only people got hit with it was me and a nigga named Big Snake.
For real.
He big homie in the hood. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Free him, by the way. He on the drug-free school zone.
Off the top.
Man, that's 15 years at 100. He doing 15 right now.
Only the two of y'all.
Only 2 of us. Because I had, see, Big Snake was a nigga with money,
Yeah.
but he also had respect. And he ain't gonna tell nothing. I'm a nigga, I wasn't built around money like that, but I had access to a lot of things, but I had all the respect. So, you know, they gonna make an example out of niggas. So if your core ain't strong, they gonna hit you in the gut.
Right.
And a lot of these niggas around the city, core wasn't strong. That's why they got hit in the gut and they balled up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just with me and bro, we was the only 2, man. You feel what I'm saying? They got hit with that. That dude going on his, 13 years? Like Snake left in 08.
Yeah.
So shit, that's 13 years. 21. For a drug charge now, bro. He ain't shot no nigga, he ain't killed no nigga, no nothing. That's serious. So these laws gotta change. When I got out, they changed that law. But they were so slick about when they changed it, bro. They changed it for niggas that's about to catch the charge. If you about to catch it, we gonna change it. Well, if the school ain't in, like right now in spring break, they can't hit you with the school zone. Shout out to Glenn Funk. But guess what? The people in the prison penitentiary,
They there.
they there. It's over with.
They know.
You know what I mean? So we fighting now like, nah, man, you gotta get them. You can't use one person injustice for another nigga justice. They ain't even call a charge.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm on.
Yeah, before you.
Yeah, we were fighting
home?
while I was in. We just needed a pole. They call it a face of it. You need a face on it.
Okay.
So I was the one with no record. I was the one. I was the golden boy forward. So guess what's so cold? They didn't let me out because of drug-free schools. I had to beat my case in a Fed court that say that Joy Kimbrough was ineffective by representing me. So the schools aren't still there. So that's why I'm fighting for people that I ain't even associated with no more.
Right.
But I get so many calls from prison like, look, bro, you all we got.
Right.
So I'll be a monkey ass nigga to get out here and not keep it all the way A1. You feel me? It's 400 motherfuckers locked up on this.
Right.
But how they do it is the white boys got 3 at 100. The white boys got 4 at 100. The black dudes got 15 and 20 and 30. It was some niggas out of Jackson, man. This last story I'm telling about that. Some niggas out of Jackson came out here and got some work, supposedly, allegedly. Got off over there by Ed's Fish, bro. Got to work, boom, boom. Got on the interstate. Somehow they end up over there by Pearl Cone. They was on the interstate. Well, they got caught with some money leading down here. They got caught with some money outside of Jackson. So they let them go. Gave them back all the money. And what they did, they called every county they went to. Went through. And then caught them on the interstate over here, measured from the school zone. It was in the school zone. One of them got 60. One of them got 35. And the other one got 25. That's how they set them motherfuckers up. They could have pulled them over in a neighborhood where there wasn't no school. They waited till they got over there by Pearl Cone, all the way from Jackson, Tennessee.
Right.
True story. Free Big Tone Low down Whiteville with you.
Hey.
Okay, when I first met Kelly, man, we was young niggas, man. We went to school together, shit like that. And we had cliques, man. We were more like cliques then. They was always Bezel. They were BOP then, they were more known as BOP. We had AWP, 14th, EM2, SBN. It was all cliques outside. But they stuck to what they did, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we was the football players. They started out playing football. We got hitting too hard out there, motherfucker. They didn't play football no more. So, you know, I mean, they went to the studio, goddamn it. Him and Vac and all of them. Him and Vac and all of them played football. Can you imagine that, though?
Right.
Belgian game played football, man. You feel what I'm saying? They got the hitting hard. Them big niggas came out.
Right.
They got the freestyling, then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. No, all just to the side, though, man. He was always 100, man. You know what I mean? We got click tight. We in the projects, man. Once we got to the prod, we getting a little older, 15. Like I said, bro was older than me. You feel what I'm saying? I just always been the big homie for the way I carry myself. And me and him always had an understanding, bro. You know, people might not admit this, but every side of town got their cliques within cliques.
Right.
So we might be in the projects, this might be 10 years ago. It might be a group of niggas on 14. We fuck with them, but that's their crew. Yeah. This was our crew. You see what I'm saying? We hung with each other. Mostly the football team and the rappers. Yeah. That's what we was. You feel what I'm saying? And they just always been 100, man. Bro, always been 100. Never seen a flaw in them. So I took them up under my wing, man. It always been there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm talking about this from me and brother done time together too. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? When I was doing my beat, he came in and went back out. But I'm always lead him in the right direction no matter where I'm at. You feel what I'm saying? So our shit been battle tested. We wasn't no niggas that just ran into each other and everything was all good, nigga. Like I said, bro, we been in wars together. We been hang out, clubs, jail, right back. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, this a friendship that go over 20 years, bro. You feel me? Yeah. Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, we're back in like the early 2000s, bro. Like they came out with a hit song, Everybody in the City No Ballin'. You feel what I'm saying? And Lil Vac got a lot of the credit because he said he was the only nigga said his name in the song. So they knew Lil Vac and the Ballin' Boys, out South Beat Ballin'. Yeah. Man, guess what, bro? And it gave us a hit that really like, damn, man, was bigger than what we thought. It wasn't on social media back then. Right. So you gotta realize we did this shit off CDs. Right. So when we used to beef with East now, like I was talking to D about, nigga, we had to honestly get them niggas our CD, like nigga, here go our CD. So somebody had to meet in the middle, most of the time with me. Yeah. Cause I mess with some of them, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But get the CD, we hit the disc records, and then we hit, so that's how shit really hit when they get their name got known all over the city, you know what I mean? Made the whole city do this, they followed the trend of what they had going on. Cause the first Ballin' song wasn't no diss or nothing, it was just something we did for the hood, you feel what I'm saying? Right. So when that happened, they became citywide names, man, they took off from there. Right. Man, I was a young nigga, bro, you feel what I'm saying? I remember I remember it to the point that if a motherfucker said the lyrics, I'm right there with him. Right. But I was young then, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what year did that drop? 2000, so you gotta think about it, 2014 years old. Okay. So snitching, you know what I mean? It's just like, I wasn't even nothing on my mind about snitching and shit like that, but you know, I knew it was a hit. It ain't cool to snitch. It was a bad, cool little beat and everything. So for brother come back years later and Big Homie Pistol to do the song with bro, like I was telling him last night, That's a lot of respect he got for that man, bro. You feel me? That was a classic that he let you touch on.
Right.
And bro, them bullshit on that, bro, went in. Like I told him last night. A nigga can't hate about what you did, bro, because guess what? The big homie got on his song with you.
Yeah.
You brought him out of, he wasn't really doing nothing. He was chilling, living life with his family, and bro brought him in the studio, and shit, they made it. So, you know, that's major, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean? For him to be, what, 14, 15 when this man make that song, now he 30-some years old, he can remake it with him.
Right.
That's respect right there, you feel me?
Right.
Because Ain't Kool to Snitch, bro. It don't matter who did the song, a nigga can't touch them lyrics if you ain't all the way put together.
Right.
So they ain't letting anybody get on no It Ain't Kool to Snitch. You gotta get your whole report card, you feel me?
Right.
Making this like, it ain't for the police department, but I just want to give people an understanding like this. The police department play a role in this as well, though, because it ain't no accountability. They say they cleaning up the streets, but if me and Kelly get popped doing something right now, me and D get popped doing something right now, guess what? If I'm willing to cooperate, that means I get to go home to my family. That ain't cool neither, because guess what? I'm still involved in criminal activity.
Right.
So they still allowing people, they paying people, they got it right now, well, bro, where they can pay you to be a CI. Like when my CI set me up, they giving him $800, $1,000. He might say the GDs out to him all, that's $1,200 relocation fee. That's what they doing with taxpayer dollars, man. So you know how you can make niggas hold their word when you hold everybody accountable. So yeah, nigga, you gonna go to jail whether you snitch or not. Niggas will stop doing it so much, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
But the police, they play a major role in it because they help their investigations. Like right here in Nashville, no disrespect, but I'm keeping it all the way real. Probably 90% of the murders they solve, the drug cases, it ain't no real police work going on.
Right.
Cause they can pull a nigga over down at the gas station, he gonna tell you everything that happened.
Right.
So you know, they part of the problem, man. They gotta clean up their shit too, hold niggas accountable. I ain't saying mistreat niggas, but hold them accountable, because when they put the CI thing in the then they so funky that, it's so funky that you can't even see who told on you till 10 days before trial. By that time, you can't say you don't want to go to trial.
Right.
So if I'm on a nigga paperwork, I can stay on his paperwork till 10 days before trial, then they gonna reveal me. So by that time, they finna give you 20, 30 years, you see what I'm saying? They ain't giving it to you right off like that. And it's probably most CIs than we know, because a lot of niggas go in and cop out and you'll never know who your CI was.
Never know.
You'll never know, unless you go to trial. Like I went to trial, bro. That's why I can say the nigga set me up right here. Set me up on the basketball court. Me, my nigga D-Dial, we playing basketball, bullshitting around. He pull up, boom, serve him. Guess what? I didn't know that until 10 days before trial. I know niggas that been robbers. I know niggas that done sold plenty of dope. Get out from snitching and do the same shit. The police know what's going on.
Right.
They know what's going on, but they willing for you to do what you do just so they can get him. That ain't no real. That's not protecting and serving.
Right.
Protecting and serving is, nigga, you do wrong, put your hand behind your back. You do wrong, put your hand behind your back. I don't care who snitch, nigga. You know what I mean? Everybody going down. They ain't want to do that though, because it's easy police work. These niggas the police. So, you know, that's why I said, man, to end it, bro, I had to step away, because, I mean, like I said, I wasn't no full-time nigga with that old hustling shit anyway, but when a nigga can wake up any day and choose to take my life, and I got kids and all that, I ain't no dollar worth that in my eyes, you know what I'm saying?
And then I got D right here too, man. I did time with D, man. What was that? 2016. It was 2016.
DC folk.
Yeah.
Committed correction.
Yeah. So, ever since I feel like I've been knowing bro all my life. A real nigga. Always knew who bro was, and I just wanted to shed light on what he doing too, because what he doing is dope too. He doing the same shit bro got going on. He going popping up at the juveniles and talking with the kids, and got his clothing line and shit going, the cartel shit. And yeah, I just wanted to shed some light, because he did some time too. He done been to that penitentiary too, and he stood on all 10. So, you know.
Yeah, initially I had attempted murder and some robbery charges.
Okay.
And I got told on, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't know who I was. Charge partner get locked up for, you know, so we had a little robbery or whatever, and they was like, well, who the third person? Told them who I was. They come get me one morning, like, I'm about to go to court. And I'm like, I ain't gotta go to court, I'm done with court. I'm in there on the probation violation. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they went, booked me, got me 2 robbery charges, and I knew from there it was over with. I'm gonna go to the pen. They came, got locked up like my 11th, 12th grade year, high school. You know what I mean? So I ended up going to go do about 7 years on that 8.
Okay.
Got out the bullshit, went right back. You know what I mean? Caught a little weed case. About 13 months. Got out. Then I caught probably the biggest case of my life. You know what I mean? With citywide, some niggas from out here, Edgehill, out north, Columbia. You know what I mean? It was like 40 of us, plus me. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up taking like 2 8s for possession charges, and I ain't get caught with nothing. You know what I mean?
Was that like on some RICO type shit or?
There was initially supposed to be conspiracy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Saying like we was all tied in together and we all getting our work from the same people.
Yeah.
Like all 4 of us, you the man, you fucking with all of us. You know what I mean? Then you got niggas from out east, niggas from Columbia, from Hendersonville. Y'all the ones that's getting it, but you feeding us. You know what I'm saying? So you got a crew, he got a crew, he got a, just, you know what I'm saying? Broke it down like that.
Yeah.
And, the phone taps.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was the phone taps. One dude tried to set my partner up. He ain't go for the bait, but they kept on with the phone tap illegally. You know what I'm saying? But I think if all of us would have went to trial like how we started out too, we probably would have got the case beat.
Straight up.
We ain't get no true bill back. We either got to get a true bill or no true bill back. And somebody moved like, you know what I'm saying, ahead of, before us going to trial, instead of just going to trial and bring that up, you move too quick. And so everybody who didn't take no time, they dismissed the case and re-indicted us. And got it right, because I don't think it was like a statute of limitation on it. But you got 40 people, you got over $1 million, you know what I'm saying, and lawyer fees just alone, you know what I'm saying, why y'all can't put y'all heads together. And then on top of that, there's some niggas that told shit too, though, you feel me? And so it was like, after they re-indicted me, I was like, shit, whatever the lowest I can get, I'm going to go ahead and go with it.
What year was that?
2014.
2014.
Yeah, so after that, when I seen it, you know what I'm saying, like one man could have my whole, talk about me like he knew who I was, you know what I'm saying, and never met me a day in my life.
Right.
I knew it was time. If I ever got up out of that case, though, it was time for me to get my shit straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like we was talking about earlier with Fridge, how it affects your family. You know what I mean? Like the biggest supporters in my life been my brother, my mama, and my daddy. You know what I mean? And when my mama turned, I ain't gonna say she turned her back on me. That was her last straw. I ain't talked to my mama the whole time I was locked up waiting to make bond. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt. You feel me? And then having them come to prison, like just them thoughts. What if my mama in a car wreck? Or they in the car wreck coming to see me? Or leaving from coming to see me? It's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit nigga be thinking about. Like these guards touching my mama and telling them to bend over for her to come see me. You know what I'm saying? Like me being the age I am now and having nephews is in and out of jail and some in the feds and prison and like just, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Like I know they gonna hold their own, but then at the end of the day, it's like y'all still babies to me, you know what I'm saying? And so now I kind of get that feeling now that my mama had. I can only imagine how that is, you know what I mean? So,
Right. So talk a little bit about like what you're doing now. I know Callie said you and Fridge kind of on the same type shit.
Yeah, so what I'm doing, I've been doing, working with this nonprofit, Impact Youth Outreach, with Robert Sherrill and Patricia Tharp. And just, I'm going to go ahead and say it now. I ain't told nobody yet, but they really just gave me like the executive director position last week.
That's dope.
It's my birthday this weekend. Next week, we going to go in the office. They get my office together right now, man. They going to give me full control over everything with the program. Me and Fred, we definitely going to connect. We connected like about a year, 2 years ago, but we know so many of the same people like Callie, D-Dad, you know what I'm saying, we close to each other, and then it was just, it's only right for us to bring this shit together, man, and bring this shit raw. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hidden agendas behind it. Just really, try to bring light to how the system is. And, once you go down a certain road, you don't want to see nobody else, you know what I'm saying, go down that road. So it's like you got to do everything you can to help them or try to prevent them or change their perspective. You can't change their life. You can just really change the way they think. Right. And it's on them to make that decision to change. But it takes a person who really been through something to give it to them and break it down certain type of ways that only somebody who done went through it can give it to them. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like, me personally, I've been through a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, as far as in the streets or behind the walls, just dealing with all kind of traumas as a youth, you know what I mean, just being vulnerable and just transparent about everything about my life, like not hiding nothing. It's like, you know, ain't no telling what's going on behind closed doors that lead them to the streets or to the gang life. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like you got to figure out how to touch them and reach them kids in every angle that you possibly can, because they got all kind of influences outside of just their peers. You know what I'm saying? You got music, you got video games. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Everybody gang, but you ain't never been in the gang. You really ain't. You ain't ready to die for this shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? You say you want to catch you'll kill a nigga, but you know what I mean? I deal with so many kids in juvenile with them bodies, and when they bound their little ass over, you know, now it's to come here and they crying, and now it's like, damn, you want to cry with them and empathize with them, but you still got to be like, bro, like this. It's time to man up too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what it's like to be in high school and, you know what I'm saying, get shipped off to everything. Yeah, it's over with. It's like, damn, it's scary. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, say I ain't never cried, you feel me? Because, like, I don't give a fuck how hard you is. You know what I'm saying? When they start talking about numbers, if you know what I'm saying, 17, 18, 19 years old, they talking about 20 years, like, damn. Right. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, all kind of thoughts run through your head, like, damn, am I gonna make it out? Is my mama gonna be alive when I get out? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know. And I think to make it through all that bullshit and still being able to live and tell about it, man, it's only a hand select few who do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? God bless you with the opportunity to make it out on this side alive and good health. You know what I'm saying? You don't misuse that blessing. Right. Man, you use it to help other people, man, that's in the same situation as you or something similar. And so that's just my whole goal. Like, man, I've heard so many people before. I just really want to help as many as I can. Way more than, you know what I'm saying? I can't change some of the, you know, when you put a gun on somebody, you traumatizing them. You know what I'm saying? Right. They don't know if they're going to live or die. Right. Even like with my case, when I went to prison, like, we robbed a store with a BB gun. It was all a staged robbery. They didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? But my cousin, his partner, his college roommate worked in there. He was like the manager. He was like, look, we finna rob them, go in there, grab her, take her to the safe, and then take her out back, let her know you're gonna kill her if she run them out, type shit. And that's what I did, you know what I'm saying? She was scared as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in hindsight, looking back on it, it's like, damn, she ain't the only one that I done did that too. You know what I'm saying? But the other ones was real guns. You know, like, I got addicted to robbing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was like, but I was going through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, shit, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was numb to a lot of shit. Really didn't care if I was living or dead, coming or going. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, shit, you sober up and you start dealing with your inner demons and fighting them, and like, shit, damn, I get my shit together. Now you got to help somebody else that's going through something of what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? That's how you pay your debt back to society. Time ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? We can all go through time. Right. You feel me? But who you gonna help? Right. You know what I mean? That's what it's about, though. Helping people, man. I don't work with the kids from 7 and 8 to, 18 in juvenile. I don't know how it came about. I think when I don't even know how I met his mama. The first kid I ever started mentoring, his mama hit me up on Facebook. Was like, hey, I got a question for you if you don't mind me asking about, my son got this robbery case with his uncle and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, my first instinct was, come on, what's up with the lawyer? They got the motion of discovery yet, you know what I'm saying? I'm going in like, I'm about to fight my case, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be my debt to society. I'm finna help her, you know what I mean? And from there, it just, I don't know, I posted a picture of my mom and my dad, and she had a daycare when I was in prison. Okay. And I was like, I'm just so thankful for my parents and yada, yada, yada. And she was like, yeah, me too. Tell them I love them. Yeah, I'm like, who are you? You know what I mean? And she actually interned with my mama while she was in high school, and just was like, man, look, I don't mind. I hope you don't mind me, ask you some questions, but I know what you done been through. I used to be the one on the phone making three-way calls for you. I'm about to start this nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she's like, I want you to be over the boards. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, all right, cool. Working on it. In the midst of working on it, she ended up passing. You know what I'm saying? She died. And I shied away from that because I still was fighting my case. I was out on bond at the time, and we was fighting this little case. I don't know. I think for the longest, I wanted to work with kids, but then I still had some other bullshit going on too, and I knew it wasn't time for that. Right. And then we went to go see Dead Grace now at the lab, and they was just like, man, my homeboy Patch was like writing goals down, like just saying what you want to do, and I was like, I don't know. After I had my child, and then I had surgery, man. When you came to the hospital, I got out, like that life-altering situation that happened to you. They say you got to experience that before you start living. It was like, I got to do something. I got to get my shit out of it, like my life out of it right. Like, I can't die like this. Can't have my name known for just doing all this bullshit. And I could die just like you see death. It's like, hell no. It's like, let me get my shit together. And we went to that meeting of the minds, and he was just like, man, what you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about doing shit. I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to go and get back with the kids, speaking to them and shit. Cause a whole lot of like single parents be like, shit, and just ask me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would you say? What kind of advice would you give to me to tell my son or my nephew or something? And then I just knew that was what I was supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's when I found my purpose.
Right.
And helping these kids, man, trying to save them. Ask them what they plan on doing in the next 3 to 5 years. You in school? You in college? You want to pick up a trade if you don't want to go to school? Everybody don't want to go to school. Right. You learn a trade. What you gonna do for money? How you gonna survive out here? How you gonna provide for your family? Right. You think because you selling a little sack, taking care of them, what you gonna do when you leave? Right. Everybody be seeing these niggas with cell phones in the penitentiary and getting some money, but you understand, they don't mean shit when you ain't have. What if you got a little sis out here and your mama, you know what I'm saying, got niggas in and out the house and one of them men touching on your little sister? What you gonna do? Can't do nothing but get mad and take it out on another nigga in the pen, ready to fight him. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you left your family out here like that. For what? Was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just trying to open their eyes up to different perspectives and seeing life from different views. You know what I'm saying? Some people is gonna reach, some people it ain't. You know what I'm saying? They headstrong on it. Like, I got homeboys now that still hustling. And you know, they know what I got going on, they respect it. I respect what they do. We just gotta keep our distance from each other. Right. You know what I mean? Because we live in 2 different lives now, but it's like, shit, all that fast money ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll let you ball for about 6 months. Whole time, they building the case on you. You know what I mean? Like, for 6 months, they let us do what we do. I don't give a fuck if you switching phones or not. Somebody gonna have that one phone that reconnect everybody. Oh, hey, this is my new number. You know what I'm saying? But they own this number right now because you've been calling them from the other number. Now they just waiting to see what number you gonna call from now. You know what I mean? And so now it's like, oh, this is a new number. Oh, we own them. We got them. Now let's see who we calling. This shit just like a big ass web. You know what I'm saying? You just, you connecting the dots for yourself. Right. Not to mention you got Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Everybody want to take a picture. That camera, the new, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas indicting themselves. Right. You know what I mean? So, you know, I can't tell a nigga what to do with their life or how to think. I'm just trying to tell you better think smart. You know what I mean? Daniel, Westbrooks.
Okay. And you are the new executive
director for Impact Youth Outreach. Okay. You got that first too, Kelly.
That's mine.
I got an interview like in a week and a half, and we was gonna bring it out, but you got it first, my nigga. Hey, for real. That's this is legendary shit though, man. We out south, man, for real. Hey, this shit was real back in the day, man. Like, nigga wouldn't get caught dead out this way. I had to ask him what a court was. Nigga never been out
real
here.
East Sider, man. You know what I mean? For real.
Oh, you from out east?
Yeah, I'm from out east.
Oh, okay.
Real recognized, real, man. He never thought he'd be standing right here doing it.
Bro, where you at, man? I'm in the basketball court. Where the court at? Nigga, I ain't never been out here. Hey, this ain't me.
That's all.
But yeah, like, these two heavy hitters though, Fridge are known, like, just that respectable person, you know what I'm saying? Coming up in my era, you feel me? Cali, them niggas been balling since, you know what I mean? I probably ain't even know what the niggas was rapping about. I ain't started selling drugs like I was 16, 17. I told Quanti Cad, I said, nigga, 36 older than the Ziploc was my shit, and I ain't know what the fuck you talking about. Right. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good in the motherfucker. You know what I mean? I remember a big pistol with it ain't cool to snitch. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it wasn't nothing. I played basketball. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was a hooper. I wasn't in the streets. You know what I mean? Shit. So all I want to do is touch the rock. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Athletes, man.
Yeah.
What the kids got to know, man, you got to use that sports, man, to connect with other people on other sides of town. Yeah. A lot of these kids, man, they grow up, bro. They don't leave their projects, man.
Man.
Like I did most of my traveling, just to be real, man. I was a little blessed, but like most of my guys never left Davidson County. Didn't leave the project. You can tell us go to Rivergate back in the day. We would look at each other like, man, what we gonna do?
Hickory Hollow? Like
Hickory Hollow to y'all. You
Hickory Hollow? We thought that was out of town.
Right. But it's a blessing to have brothers from different sides of town. Like, speaking of different sides of town, before y'all leave, man, shout out to my brother, man, Ray Odom, man. He from out east like him. He plan on coming out here and doing the same thing me and Daniel got going on. Okay. That's a good brother, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Changed his life.
We went to the Pinion at the same time, too.
Yep.
05. Probably like a month difference.
Yep.
Yeah, so shit. There's some real dudes finna come home, man. Like, I love getting them calls from prison, though. That really what keep me inspired, man. Like, just hearing them, knowing where we come from, how I used to be, and just like, man, bro, like, these niggas ain't never coming home anyway. You know what I'm saying? To get them phone calls, like, keep doing what you're doing. Like, you inspire me, and they ain't never coming home. Yeah. It's like, all right, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Because sometimes you get them doubts, like, shit isn't working. Right. The kid I was telling you about, the first kid I started mentoring, got killed 2 years ago. They found him in the field in, like, some county, an hour and a half away. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, shit. One of my juvenile kids, man, came home on birthday. It was either not last year, year before last. Got the nigga a job, man, with my mentor who let me take over the non-profit. Got him a job. Fuck that up. You know what I'm saying? End up getting killed like 6-7 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
They dropping like flies out here.
Yeah, they ain't playing out here, man. Life pressure, man. Niggas take that shit for granted. I like this shit, traveling and, you know what I'm saying? Raising my little girl.
I like living.
Living, that's it. Nigga like living, man. You know, and to be able to be respected and just walk with my head up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had opportunity to tell on niggas, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that. All I knew was if you snitch, you should die. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what was embedded in my mind a long time ago. Right. It went from snitches get stitches to put in ditches, you know what I mean? Right. So, it just codes and mores to the streets. Man, niggas don't live by no more, you know what I mean? But
niggas ain't got no codes and no
nothing,
morals
no
and
ethics,
no principles out here no more. That's what that shit about, man. Niggas ain't got no goddamn.
Guess what though? If we gonna give it to y'all, we gonna give it to y'all raw. So guess what? Some niggas that uncooperated will kill you, man. So don't get caught up in, if you ain't willing to back up what you saying, don't get caught up in putting that address on certain people, cause man, they'll take your life, man. Every snitch ain't just no motherfucker you can run over. You feel what I'm saying? So remember that. So you know, that snitch word getting real popular now. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
you know, I ain't never been with this shit neither. You know how they always say, I gotta see paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Cause like motherfuckers is really throwing this shit on motherfuckers that don't even qualify for.
Nah, for
you
real.
Know what I'm saying? And that shit getting crazy.
Just to cover up, but then it be the nigga who got more clout or more popularity with the bullshit, and just a nigga that's telling the truth. Man, you can't do it. Especially if you feeding these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You getting them packs. Yo, what? He did what? Oh, we finna kill him. Yeah. We got to get him. You know what I'm saying? Whole time nigga telling the truth. But when you start exposing the truth, they say like Dr. Seven, Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, and niggas is bringing shedding light to the truth, you gonna get killed. Yeah. Same way in the streets. Yeah. You expose a nigga, get what? A nigga gonna kill you just to say, he might have been telling the truth then. He might not did fuck that punk. He might not have told on him. Yeah. He killed him. Right. What you think he gonna do? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right.
And I also know, man, it's important to know, man, y'all get this on here because it's a difference in you calling a person a snitch. That's a person who took a imaginary oath on the street to live by certain rules. Now, if you doing stupid shit and a civilian see you out the window, don't be talking about nobody done ratted on you. Right. Okay, I mean, you was really reckless about how you handle something. So, you know, we gotta teach these young brothers also that you can't do stupid shit and be like, well, go kill the snitch or do this or send your homeboy, because guess what? Civilians don't live by that.
Right.
Civilians is protecting the community. You see what I'm saying? Those who chose to indulge in criminal activity, y'all held accountable. Right. So when this old lady seen you snatch somebody's purse or cut somebody's head with a pistol, bro, you gotta charge it to the game, bro.
Yeah. You did that. You gotta live by that, man.
The motherfucker be getting that twisted all. They be
like if you in the streets, you live by street shit.
Man.
If you just out here working, providing for your family, you ain't got nothing to do with this shit, and you come around like, nigga, you rob me? Like, what you want me to do? You want me to kill you?
Civilian,
go back to jail, or they catch you and say, let the nigga that robbed you. Yup, that's him. Shit, you know what I'm saying? What you want me to do? Kill you? Yeah. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna throw everything I got out the door, you know what I mean? Go lay down like I had to, nigga. Right. Think twice about it, you feel me? Yeah. Like, let me help you save your life for real. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's shit. I don't care what you think about me. You know what I mean? Like, we on two different roads. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, these little niggas got it fucked up, but it's really because ain't nobody out here teaching them or guiding them about how to maneuver in the streets. If you're gonna be in the streets, to use your head. But you might as well use them same smarts to go open up a business, get with your partners, you know what I'm saying, and create something that's gonna really get you out the situation that you in and help provide for your family for real. Right. You just gotta sacrifice a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You can't want the lifestyle that you see niggas living on Instagram, because that shit fucking these kids up. Right. Grown people too, I see adults get caught up in their life, man. Right. Like, it's not reality. Right. You know what I'm saying? Reality gonna get your life took in real life. So, you know, We got a responsibility to these kids, man.